See when we go live. See when we go live. I actually, look, guys, welcome back. Welcome back. My microphone is working now. I realized I was watching it again. And if you see this, Lord Jeremy's laptop, by the way, because I'm a Lord. When I didn't have this connected last time. That was kind of like a little bit shit. Let's see. Galactic Cantina, how you doing, brother? Skittle B! Star Wars Order, you! And Star Wars Nerd. Oh, Isaiah, who's in the same room. Guys, we've got a live audience as well as we've got a virtual audience. Whoa! Are we ready to hear a story? Guys, I have been working with the top in the world language model, Grok AI. That's an Elon Musk one. Why are you wearing that hat? Brother, because dinosaurs are sick, man. Dinosaurs are sick. And I kind of felt like I had the hat on when I was like, yo, Brady! I had the hat on when I did my first one. Did you say dinosaurs are not sick? Coleman Trabor cosplay. Yes! Yeah, let's say it's Coleman Trabor cosplay. Hell yeah. Even though he was a Parasaurolophus. And this I don't know if this is an Allosaurus or if it was a T-Rex, but still. Guys, what the hell is up? 6 people in here. Oh my god, guys, it's a party in here. It's a party. What's going on? What is going on? How is everyone's weekend? We have got, by the way, today is going to be the story that we created last time. Okay. Did I get 200? I don't know. I can't see my subs, but thank you. I don't know if 200 was. I don't know if I just hit that then, but thank you if I did. Thank you. It's all in a day's work. I'm one subscriber behind PewDiePie at one point in his career. So hell yeah, guys. Good to see you all. 200. Am I actually on 200? Can you see? Oi, live check-in. Kenobi's Corner, hello there, brother. How you doing? Okay, basically, we created this story last time with all of you guys, all of you amazing people. I chucked that one into ChatGPT and Grok AI, and I was kind of like figuring out which one would kind of go well. And I was just no, true. I'm so close to 1 mil. I was kind of like, I was figuring this shit out with them. I was kind of like working out through, because bro, if I'm speaking for 30 minutes, that is like 4,500 words. That's insane. I'm not going to fucking do that. I'm not going to sit down and write 4,500 words when I already created the story with you guys. So okay, I've got this one figured out. If there's anything that you guys want to talk about quickly before we get into the story, let me know. But guys, look, it's been a hectic week. We're coming back next week with a video. I'm sending each subscriber a sub sandwich. No, I'm not, because most of you guys are over in America, and that would kind of, I mean, they're going to tariff me. They're going to tariff my subs. Tariff my sub sandwich. And they've hit Australia with a 10% beef tariff or whatever the fuck it is. So, you know, if I put a little bit of beef in there, I'm going to be spending a lot of money. I'm going to be spending a whole lot of money on the tariffs. Not as bad as I can't remember where. I think China's on like 67%. Okay. Bro, I'm not disrespecting. What the fuck? I'm saying what he set up, which is a tariff, bro. Begun the Phantom Menace as. Yeah, so look, guys, I'll hunt some kangaroo meat. Actually, to be fair, kangaroo meat, man, I used to have that almost every single night, like a big steak, or kind of like you can get kangaroo mince. And man, I swear to God, you cook that shit, it smells like fucking dog food. It actually, it is the worst smelling meat that I have ever put on a fucking plate. I don't know if these kangaroos are like bathing in shit, but yeah, no, it's not nice. It's not nice. So kangaroo meat is not good. Also, picked a killer tea today. Tenacious D, pick of destiny. You Australians tariff us, so it's only fair. Okay, brother, we're not getting into politics, man. Commander Jesse, hello, my darling. Hello, baby. Hello, baby. Videos. Yo. Fuck, everyone's here. We've got fucking 9 people in the chat. Oh, I should probably stop swearing. Commander Jesse, everyone, if you haven't subbed already, I know you've subbed to Star Wars Nerd and Galactic Cantina. You have to have. But if you haven't subbed to Commander Jesse, I'm going to be angrily licking you with like a cat's tongue on your testicles. That would hurt. That would hurt unless that's your fetish. Then I'm not going to do that, and I'll tease you by not doing it, and I'll make you pretend. Oh, damn, getting freaky? Getting freaky? Yeah, maybe we could get freaky. I don't know, man. I don't know. Depends on how freaky you want. Damn. Oh, sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. I didn't know I got too sexually charged. But yeah, so next week I'm going to be coming back with a video. I'm going to be coming back with a video for you guys, so don't worry. I mean, lives are still going to be happening. I think that's going to be the transition of this thing. I know I was telling you guys about the oh, you're the only YouTuber I actually watch lives. Oh, Skittle Bear, you're so nice. Skittle Bear. I think honestly, it might be because my kind of the videos that I film, Kenobi's got to stay away from me. I think it's mainly because like the videos that I film are kind of like I just sit in that chair and I'll just constantly talk. I'll just talk and talk and talk. I barely cut. I barely do anything like that. So I mean, it kind of would make sense. It kind of feels like the same thing. Yeah, I'm just gonna look. Let's get into this. Basically. To give you a little bit of a recap, basically what we had to create was we had to create a story that involved romance. We had to create a story that involved Luke not turning bad, which is that was kind of a given. In any fan story, is Luke ever really going to be turning bad? We had to involve the Mandalorian, and we had to. Oh, I can't remember what it was. I can't remember the last one. Anyways, basically, there were a bunch of different stuff that we had to chuck in there. Yeah, I mean, smash the like button or just press it, you know. And yeah, no. So basically, what they did was we created the planet Stu. Well, we created the story on the planet Stu-Jon. It involves Chopper, Ezra, Jason Syndulla. Jason Syndulla is Ezra's Padawan in this one. We've got the Mandalorian, we've got Luke, we've got Chopper, and Gonk. I don't know if I said any one of those twice. Basically, they're going to be our main guys, and we have the main antagonist, which is we have the Rancor. All right, and maybe if you guys weren't there and you didn't listen to the other one, we've got a secret antagonist. He's been the master of puppets in the background, just. I'm actually so glad this is what this is so much better. Yes. Stu-Jon, absolute. Of course, Kenobi's corner is fucking right on the money. So Stu-Jon is the planet Obi-Wan Kenobi is from. But it's very important in this one that Luke doesn't know that it is Stu-Jon. He gets a feeling in the Force. He gets a little tingle in his berries. I'll write the story after you have it. Dude, you can fucking do that. Take the story. Run with it, brother. Run with it, brother. Do your own thing. I love you all, guys, to just do whatever you want with any of the content that I've got. I mean, fuck, you can just clip it, make me say something random. I don't care. I don't care. Do the stories, man. All the power to you. All the power to you. I mean, look, honestly, I've got to say, like the people in the previous one, Skittle B. We had Star Wars Nerd, Brady. We had Phidias. We had the fucking gangsters. I mean, there's so many people. And you could make an AI voice of Jeremy. Oh, but we had all of these gangsters coming in there, and they actually helped so much in this story. They genuinely did. And right before I get into this, check this shit out. You know how I told you last time, or I showed you last time, that I had a flower coming in. Well, I cut that flower. I gave it to my girlfriend. It was kind of cool. Look at that. Oh, wait. I have got another fucking flower on the way. Foot reveal. Foot reveal. Also new gym shorts. New gym shorts. Yeah, sicko mode. Sicko mode. All right, let's get into this, guys, because I am fucking keen as a bean. I've been thinking about where we could take part 2. Dude, that's actually a thing. I do want to continue this in a part 2. Phidias actually made, for anyone who doesn't know, Phidias made a killer comment that actually worked out to be something that would be perfect for a part 2. So man, if you guys want a part 2, fucking all the power to you. I will definitely, I'll do a part 2 if you guys want me to. All right, let me shorten my screen. I wish, you know what? I wish I had two monitors. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, technically I could set up my brother's monitor right now and kind of like kill that shit, but no, we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. All right, let me knock this one down, guys. By the way, I am about as good with computers as I am with I was about to say something sexual. I gotta watch myself. I gotta watch myself. You know, the thing is, like, I always get prompted by YouTube, and it's like, hey, by the way, is this for kids? It's not for kids, man. I swear too much. I curse too much. I do bad stuff. I say sexual things. And actually, you know what? Before I get into this, I will get a glass of water. But guys, yeah, so basically this story is called The Blood of Stu John. Whoa. Now, it's called The Blood because if you guys remember, the Rancor in this one is basically he gets more power. He gets more power after every time that he's drunk the blood of kids. That may sound ridiculous to the people who haven't seen this one, but I mean, I can tell you this is prime time television. Actually, prime time television. Also, guys, get a Brita filter if you want to get rid of all of the government puts baby batter in your water. All right, there's a guy. I know a guy who goes into the waterways and he tickles his pickle in there. So I wouldn't trust the water. Okay, they asked that. No, I know. I'm just teasing. I'm making a little bit of a joke out of it. We have good tap water here. Yeah, brother. I wish I was in. I wish that I was in Sweden and I could. I mean, first of all, you guys are just beautiful people, lovely people. I mean, I've never ever met someone from Sweden who hasn't been a genuine G. But you know, and also beautiful women. You're blessed over there, brother. You're blessed over there. We've got beautiful women here in Australia as well. I mean, namely my girlfriend, literally the most beautiful girl in the world. I wish I mean, if I no. For all I know, she's watching me all the time. She's got hidden cameras. She put a hidden camera in my room to watch me to make sure I wasn't doing anything. By the way, guys, clipped and shipped, baby. You should do it. Clip it and send it to her. Her Instagram handle is just Tia Galanos. TIAGALLANOS. Most beautiful fucking girl in the fucking world, man. Beautiful girl. Okay, so basically the story is The Blood of Stu John. Are we ready to get into this? Yes or no? 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 I know this takes a little bit because it's kind of like, yeah. Oh, fair enough. Fair enough. Galactic Cantina. Oh, brother. Seriously, if you guys aren't subscribed to Galactic Cantina as well, man, I'm going to be upset because it makes gangster content. All right. Give it that Nixon. You know what I mean? All right, guys. You ready for this? Now, remember, just end the stream because of that. No. Yeah, legit. I could actually end it right now. No, you know what, Galactic Cantina? You're going in a timeout. I can do timeouts now. I found out about that. No, I'm not going to do a timeout. All right. So this story is probably going to go for about like 30 minutes. So anyone who's ready, Get your fucking hands up. Okay, even if it goes for less, we can kind of like, I want to at the end of this figure out where we're gonna go for a story 2, kind of just like spitball with you guys, even though I'm spitting everywhere. Yeah, so let's get into this. By the way, remember, I'm a fucking toddler. I'm actually a toddler, and I cannot read properly. I'm actually, to be fair, I'm reading right now. If you guys are keen at all to get into the kind of stuff that I'm reading, because I'm an intellectual. You know what I mean? I'm an intellectual. I've got literally one of the biggest Star Wars YouTubes in my own world right now. I'm reading Meditations by Marcus Aurelius. I'm becoming a Stoic. All right. Let's get into this. The blood of Stewjon. I don't know, man. I don't know how I can read. I'll take breaks in this, and I'll talk to you guys, but I'm just going to focus on this hella sick. All right? I'm going to focus on this hella sickness. The twin suns of Tatooine dipped below the horizon, casting a golden glow over the fledgling Jedi Academy. Luke Skywalker stood with his arms crossed, watching Grogu levitate a small stone with the Force. Now, okay, by the way, I couldn't actually find the name of I couldn't find the name of the planet that he was on. So I kind of just like said Tatooine, because I kind of feel like if I'm going to make this bit of a fanfic, I need to kind of make it a little bit more. Anyways, okay. Anyways, the baby's tiny hands trembled with effort. His large eyes narrowed in focus. Nearby, Din Djarin, the Mandalorian, leaned against a sandstone pillar, his Beskar armor glinting in the fading light. He didn't say much, but his helmet tilted slightly, a silent approval of Grogu's progress. Feel the flow, Grogu, Luke said, his voice calm but firm. The Force isn't just power, it's connection. Grogu cooed, the stone wobbling before dropping into the stand. Din shifted his weight, stepping forward. He's getting stronger, he says, his modulated voice carrying a hint of pride. Luke smiled faintly. He is, but he's not ready for what's out there yet. He glanced at Din. Neither was I. Once. Their moment was interrupted by a sharp beep from the comms unit on Din's wrist. He tapped it, and a flickering hologram of Ezra Bridger appeared. The former rebel's face was tense, his dark hair streaked with dust. Luke, we've got a problem on Stewjon, Ezra said. Jason and I were scouting for a new temple site, but something's wrong here. The cities are crumbling. The people are old. There's no kids anywhere. We're heading to the capital now. Luke's brow furrowed. Stewjon? Be careful, Ezra. Report back when you got more. Ezra nodded. The hologram flickered out. Luke turned to Din. I sent Ezra and Jason to find a place for their own academy. Jason's only 13. Eager, but green. Ezra's got his hands full. Din tilted his head. Sounds like trouble's already found him. And he wasn't wrong. Whoa! By the way, guys, all right. This is kind of sicko mode. I gotta stop. I'm gonna get back into this. Oh my god, I should get into audiobooks. Audible or Mandalore. On Stewjon, the capital city of Jonvar, rose like a relic of a forgotten age. Towering spires of durasteel and glass gleamed with advanced tech, but the streets were cracked, overgrown with vines and eerily silent. Ezra Bridger moved cautiously, his lightsaber unlit but gripped tightly in his hand. Beside him, Jason Syndulla, son of Hera Syndulla and Kanan Jarrus, kept pace. His eyes are green and wide with curiosity. At 13, he was lanky, with a mop of dark hair and a knack for the Force that rivaled his father's. Smells like rust and despair, Jason muttered, kicking a loose stone. Why'd Master Luke think this place would work? Ezra smirked. It's got potential. Quiet, isolated, perfect for training. But yeah, something's off. They rounded a corner into a plaza, and that's when it happened. A dozen figures in tattered robes emerged from the shadows, their faces hidden behind crude Rancor skull masks. Rancor loyalists. Before Ezra could ignite his saber, a net of crackling energy launched from a concealed launcher, pinning him to the ground. He grunted, the Force slipping from his grasp as cuffs snapped around his wrists, cuffs laced with a rare mineral that dulled his connection to the Force. Jason, run! Ezra shouted, but it was too late. Two loyalists grabbed the boy, dragging him towards a speeder. Jason thrashed, his training kicked in, but a stun baton to his side dropped him limp. Ezra snarled, fumbling for his comms as the loyalist hauled him up. Chopper, emergency signal. Jason's taken. I'm compromised. Stooge on Capital. Get Luke! The message sent just as a loyalist smashed the comms unit underfoot. Back on Tatooine, Chopper's frantic warbles echoed through the Academy's comms room. The astromech rolled in circles, projecting Ezra's garbled message. Luke's face darkened as he listened. A cult taking kids. This isn't just a local problem. It's a threat to the Force itself. Din stepped forward, his cape swaying. You're going after them. Luke nodded. I need your help, Mando. Ezra's captured. Jason's in danger, and I can't leave Grogu alone. Din glanced at the baby, who is now chewing on a pebble. Ahsoka's nearby. She can watch him. Good. Luke turned to Chopper. You're with us. We'll need your slicing skills. A new voice interrupted, a low, whiny hum from a gonk power droid waddling into the room. Its boxy frame rocked side to side, its binary chatter insistent. Chopper spun, beeping indignantly. But the gonk held its ground. Luke raised his eyebrow. What's it saying? Din sighed. It's refusing to let R2 come. Says it's going to save Chopper. Something about love. Chopper let out a rude blat, but the gonk hummed louder, undeterred. Luke chuckled despite the tension. Fine. Gonk's in. Let's move. The Razor Crest touched down on Stoojon's outskirts under the sky, streaked with storm clouds. The capital loomed overhead, its spires jagged against the horizon. Luke, Din, Chopper, and the gonk disembarked, the wind whipping at their cloaks and armor. Din's rifle was ready in hand. His visor scanned for threats. Chopper, can you track Ezra's signal? Luke asked. The droid whirred, plugging into a nearby terminal. After a moment, he beeped triumphantly, projecting a map. A pulsing dot marked a massive temple complex on the city's edge, a fortress of black stone and rusted metal. That's where they're keeping him, Luke said. Let's go. They moved swiftly through the deserted streets, the gonk trundling behind with surprising determination. As they neared the temple, a guttural roar shook the ground, A sound no one could mistake. A rancor. Inside the temple, the air reeked of blood and decay. Ezra hung in chains against a wall, his face bruised but defiant. Across the chamber, Jason was strapped to an altar, surrounded by chanting loyalists. Above them loomed the largest rancor in galactic history, its scales glistening, its claws longer than a man, its eyes glowing with unnatural hunger. A trough of crimson liquid ran beneath it, the blood of Stoojon's stolen children fueling its monstrous strength. The lead loyalist, a gaunt figure in rancor bone crown, raised a dagger over Jason. The beast grows! With this sacrifice, it will be unstoppable! Ezra strained against his cuffs. You're insane! The thing's not a god, it's a monster! The loyalist sneered. It's our salvation. Before the dagger could fall, the temple doors exploded inward. Din Djarin strode through the dust, blasters firing. Two loyalists dropped instantly, their robes smoldering. Luke followed, his green lightsaber igniting with a snap hiss, deflecting blaster bolts as he advanced. Get Jason! Luke shouted. Din vaulted over a fallen pillar, his jetpack flaring as he landed beside the altar. He snapped the restraints with a vibroblade, hauling Jason to his feet. You good, kid? Jason nodded, shaky but alive. Yeah, thanks. Chopper rolled in, zapping a loyalist with his shock prod, while the gonk waddled straight for the rancor's trough, beeping furiously. It tipped over the bloody supply with a clang, earning a roar of rage from the beast. Luke reached Ezra, slicing through his chains. Can you fight? Ezra rubbed his wrists, the force trickling back. Always. His blue-green saber flared to life. The Rancor lunged, its massive jaws snapping. Din Djarin fired a whistling bird salvo, the tiny missiles exploding against the hide, but it barely flinched. Luke and Ezra flanked it, their sabers slashing at its legs, while Din grappled its tail and with his fiberglass whip, pulling with all of his strength. "It's too strong," Ezra yelled, dodging a claw swipe. Luke's eyes narrowed. "It's not just the blood. Someone's controlling it." A cackle echoed from the shadows. A hunched figure stepped forward, his face scarred and twisted with hate. The Rancor trainer from Jabba's palace, Malakili. "Skywalker," he spat. "You killed my beauty. Now my pet will crush you and your precious Jedi." Maliki raised a control rod and the Rancor roared, its strength surging. Luke parried a claw swipe with his saber sparking. This ends now. Din rocketed upwards, landing on the Rancor's back. He jammed his Beskar spear into the neck, twisting hard. The beast howled, thrashing as Ezra and Luke struck in unison. Ezra severed a tendon, Luke driving his saber into his chest. With a final bellow, the Rancor collapsed, shaking the temple. Maliki screamed, charging at Luke with a vibro axe. Din intercepted, slamming him to the ground with a single punch. "Stay down," he growled. Luke knelt beside the trainer. "It's over. Your grudge dies here." Malakili glared, but his fight was gone. The loyalists scattered, their cult broken. Ezra and Jason stood amidst the rubble, catching their breath. "This place is a mess," Jason said. "But it's got good bones. We could rebuild." Ezra nodded. "A new temple for us." Luke clapped Ezra's shoulder. "You've earned it. Both of you." Din approached, his armor scuffed but intact. "Job's done. Time to get back to the kid." The gonk rolled up to Chopper, humming softly. Chopper beeped back, grudgingly affectionate. Luke smiled. "Looks like we've all got something to fight for." As the Razor Crest lifted off, Stewjohn's skyline faded below. Ezra and Jason stayed behind, already planning their future. Back on Tatooine, Ahsoka greeted Luke and Din with Grogu in her arms, safe and sound. The galaxy turned on, its heroes unbroken. Oh! Whoa! 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 Oh my God. Oh my God. Guys, don't worry. We're continuing this. But what do you think? Whoa! How sick was that? How sick was that? Oh my God. So, okay, basically when I was creating this one with that, like, because obviously you can like tell it to fix certain things. Oh my God, I'm kind of like in a rush. That was beautiful. Yeah, I really like that one. Yeah, so basically I wanted to change just a little bit with that one because I felt like if the Rancor was being controlled later, that wouldn't be something that you wanted to kind of see later. Like, it would be a bit evil to have the Rancor that was controlled by the blood or like strengthened by the blood of children to be with Luke. So I thought it was very fitting to kind of have him die there. Anyways, I mean, look, I mean, we're going to continue this one. We're going to create the second one, and because that can be created so quickly. Tell me, what do you guys think? What would you guys change? What's going on? What was your favorite part? What was your favorite part? Personally, for me, I loved the scene. Like, I could imagine myself, right? It would, by the way, yeah, it would be a sick audiobook with sound effects, right? So basically what I imagined was at that point where they walk into the temple, that like black stone and metal. I wanted it to be a worn down temple, something that was, you know, broken and scarred and telling its age, but also still capable of great things, right? Because the metal, although metal rusts, you know, you can still take off the rust and be strong. It's this sense of renewal, you know what I mean? And black stone can always be cleaned and turned into, like, obviously because it talked about I wanted it to be a sandstone kind of city and all that kind of stuff. So a black stone is very stark and contrast, but at the same time, I didn't want I didn't want it to be unachievable to return back to that light. It's something that, you know, a good pressure washer could take care of. But yeah, I really liked that image of, you know, both of them just poof, the door exploded, and then all of them walk in, and you just see Luke to his side. Like you just imagine Luke to the side with his lightsaber, just poof, you know what I mean? So it's kind of like I really imagine that one just walking in, but also Din Djarin and his cape swinging in the wind. So guys, yeah. That was fucking beautiful. That was beautiful. What I wanted to kind of turn that one into, what I thought would be really cool, Galactic Cantina. Oh, dude, good luck for your life. Fucking thank you for here, get this one. Wait. I think it's gonna do it. Oh, that one's for you, brother. That one's for you, brother. Playing Ghost of Tsushima. Ooh. I've been thinking about doing streams, but I've got an Xbox, so I can't do it on YouTube. So it would have to be on Twitch. So if you guys are keen for Twitch as well, let me know. Let me know, because I'll do that one. All right, so let's get into creating this one. The way I wanted to see this is it's kind of like I got mentioned before. There was like a little bit of a comment about it kind of sounding like, but from Beyond the Dune Sea, it sounded like something from the Clone Wars. And I kind of like, I took that one with my stride, and I wanted to turn this into kind of like a Tales type drama, right? So we have, let's create the next iteration of this story. But where do you guys want to see it go? Where do you want to see it go? I've got the trusty whiteboard. Coming back out. Basically, let's think about this, how we created it last time. Okay, so we had the concepts and themes. We had all of the characters and so on. Do you want the second characters? All right. Now, if you guys, I'm on Twitch all the time. Some game streams would be awesome. Oh, Phidias, if you stream games, please let me know. Please let me know. I want to support. I want to support all of you guys. I love you all. Blade of Marek. Oh, man. Oh, wait. I didn't even see this. Run, Gong! Goki! Dude, that was so sick, right? I just wanted him. Like, I was trying to think, okay, because how do I make Gonk have kind of like that epic thing? The way I saw it, right? And obviously I tried to get the AI thing to kind of say it properly, but it was, I wanted him to walk up like inch, poof. Like that's really all he can do. Okay, so guys, do you want to see the same kind of characters and continue this one into a second story? Yes or no? Oh my god, wait, I can make a fucking poll. Hold on. Here, let me. Oh my god, look at that. Oh, wait. Do you believe in love? Isn't that kind of funny? Like, I've just got my phone. Look at that. Talking into the microphone. I should have done this before so I could have two hands and kind of like do stuff. Yes. Okay. Phidias, we're doing it because of you. Now, I can't, because I'm on stream right now, I can't access my other stuff. So would you mind, I don't know, because you had a second, I pinned it in my other video. Would you, if you want to see that kind of story, let's do that. That would actually be so sick. Do you mind, like, at least if you remember your comment, what we could do? Now, remember, at this point, I wanted to put in there that Obi-Wan still doesn't know. I didn't want any of them to know any of this kind of stuff, right? That Obi-Wan Kenobi's homeworld was Stu-Jon. Because if we did have that, then it would kind of put a little bit of an end to the story, because it'd be like, oh, is there going to be an appearance of Obi-Wan? I don't think so. I really don't think so. I think it would be so sick, though. I remember, Phidias, you were talking about Obi-Wan's brother, if I'm correct. You were talking about his brother. What did you say about my brother? That's a fucking worst song. Oh, my God. And then all those OnlyFans girls just like fucking, Phidias, do tell. Do tell. Pray tell. Here, let me just, for the people, I don't know if, so I've learned that some people don't have this one with sound. So I just want to say, love you all. Can I do, oh my God, seriously, you're seeing how fucking dumb I am with this stuff. Oh, love heart. Love heart. Okay, so we are doing if Phidias wants it, then we are going to be doing we're going to be doing a second one because Phidias is love, Phidias is life. It's kind of like Shrek is love, Shrek is life. You know what I mean? I kind of want in this one, I know this sounds so bad, but I really want a dinosaur. No, like, okay. Oh, okay. I can search this up because I can still stay on stream while doing what is, because I forget. What is Coleman Trebor's Sembla? That's it, Sembla. Maybe we could take it to Sembla. Yeah, okay. I want it to be on planet Sembla. Phidias, is there any way that you could work your story to planet Sembla? If you can't, that's fine. That's fine. That's chill. By the way, guys, I might actually. So for Audiblore and Mandalore, I'm genuinely planning on just creating like a couple of random stories and just narrating it because I want to get better. Oh my God, I'm dying. I want to get better at narrating stories. So if that's something that you guys want to say, actually, I will put that in a poll. All right. I look like I'm smoking a stogie. It's me, Arnold Schwarzenegger. I'm smoking a stogie. Can you do costumes and voices? I don't know about costumes. I don't really have that much. I have a fucking cape though. For Mardi Gras, I wore a kilt and a cape. How fucking sick is that? How sick is that? I was gonna go shirtless, but I couldn't clip my I couldn't put my cape on with anything. And everyone was getting so mad at me, right? Because I was wearing slides. I don't know, like I was wearing slides to the fucking thing because who doesn't want to wear slides? I want everyone to get to participate in the story. Oh, Phidias, man, you're the fucking goat. You're the fucking goat. But I do want some impact from you. For voices, I can try to do voices. I do impressions. I can do a Trump impression. Hold on, get rid of this. Skywalker, he's a great guy, a strong guy, a Jedi, the kind of guy that you'd want in America. Yeah, that was kind of it. All right, so I want this to be set on location. Okay, location, Simla. All right, so it's going to be on Sembla. Skittlebit. Thank you to the Americans. Motorbikes everywhere. Also, guys, yeah. I kind of don't want to spoil it. I will at the end of the stream. I will show you. I have been working so hard on this new fucking story, guys. Like this shit is going to be fucking insane. It's actually going to be insane. I'm looking at you directly in the fucking camera right now. It's going to be insane. It's going to be insane. And I've been working on this whole thing. So get ready, guys. Get ready. Okay, so we're gonna have location Sembla. Now, guys, chuck in down below. I'll put that in the chat as well. Chuck in down below. What characters you guys want to see? But the Mandalorian has to be in it. All right, so let's have. Okay, so I'm going to have Mando. Mando's definitely going to be in there. Do you want to have Luke again? Do you want to have someone sexy like Coleman Trebor? Is Coleman Trebor going to be on Sembla? Or okay. The okay. Oh, okay. So basically, I mean, it's saying, oh, so what I was thinking, oh, let's say this, yeah. So what I was thinking, though, was that Ezra and Jason start to build their own temple. It would have been revealed that there were more children on Strudon being hidden. Okay. I feel like a part 2 has to happen. And we can do the Sembler. I'm going to make a Sembler video at another point. And I'm actually thinking of doing like a weekly, it's going to be like a weekly story. Okay, so let's get this bitch out. Let's get this out. So I do want Mando involved still. I want Mando involved because, I mean, we love Mando here. I'm literally like Mando's biggest fan. No one can beat my love for Mando. Okay, for Mando. All right, okay, so it is Stu John again. So Mando. So we're gonna have Mando, Ezra, Jason. Do you want to have Luke again? All right, let me put this in a poll. I love doing this. I love doing the polls. Okay, do you want Luke? All right, let's see democracy. Democracy. This is, okay, I don't know if you guys remember, Democracy Manifest. No. Whoa. Oh, this is, who said no? Interessante. I love democracy. Skittlebit doesn't want Skittlebit. I'm so sorry about democracy. Democracy has taken. But I will give you the chance to add any other character you want. He's busy. True. But I don't know if they're going to be powerful enough to take him down. Okay, I'm going to give you the power to add any character that you want. Any character. I'll get one character. Just chuck it in. Chuck it in however you want. Whoa, now it's 50-50. The ghost of Qui-Gon. Wait, guys, this is 50-50. Whoa. We need just one more vote, unless that's like all, because there's 4 people in the chat right now. There's 4 people in the chat and it's 50-50. So that means I have to flip a coin. I have to flip a coin. Guys, I have to. It's democracy. It's the democracy coin. This is Democracy Manifest. All right. Coin. Also, I know I showed the coin last time. Flip the coin of democracy. So that is our 10-cent coin. It's got the frills of, oh fuck shit. It's got the frills of a peacock. Look at that. Look at that. That's kind of cool. And then we also have, yeah, again, the 50-cent coin. That is a kangaroo and an emu with a shield, the Commonwealth shield. We're part of the Commonwealth, darling. Okay. Oh, it landed on my fucking foot. Wait. Look at this. The coin of democracy has spoken. The coin of democracy. I don't know what that is. Tails. That means it's a no. That means it's a no. The coin of democracy. Will you do an Aussie history vid? Maybe. If you guys actually want that, I'll do an Aussie history, because obviously it's a Star Wars channel, right? I have to kind of stick to the Star Wars. I can do an Aussie history with of Star Wars because they did film the prequel trilogy here, which is kind of cool. Well, guys, Luke is a busy guy. Okay, but we've got the ghost of Qui-Gon. All right. Guys, got the ghost of Qui-Gon. Ghost of Qui-Gon. All right. So right now we've got Mando, Ezra, Jason, ghost of Qui-Gon. Now tell me, this is your last chance. Is there anybody who you want to add into the mix? Yeah? Tell me. Is there anyone you want to add into the mix? Okay, because Stu John, All right. Let's see. They begin training. It turns out that the Kenobi child starts corrupting Jason. The Kenobi child? Who do you mean by the Kenobi child? Like, because I'm thinking Kenobi child, I'm thinking Galen Marek somehow returned. Oh, Satine and Obi's baby, of course. Damn! Obi-Wan was getting freaky on Mandalore. Blore on Mandalore, Obi-Wan's freaky on Mandalore. Okay, one of them turns out to be. Oh, wait. So, fuck. I missed your previous one. Hold on, brother. Ezra and Jason start to build their own temple. It would have been revealed that there were more children on Studron being hidden. Let's say they test the children that have been hidden. One of them turns out to be named Kenobi. The adult that brings the kid looks very similar to Obi-Wan. They start training, and it turns out that the Kenobi child starts corrupting Jason, doing dark side stuff. Ezra doesn't know how to handle them, so he calls Luke for help. I love that. I actually love that. Okay, done. Now we've got to add the ghost of Qui-Gon in there somewhere. Ezra, Jason. Okay, Kenobi kid. Okay, the Kenobi kid. I like that, and they're testing him. They're testing him for force sensitivity. I'm assuming. I ended poll. That was kind of fucking sick. Okay. That is so sick. It pops up. Man, YouTube's kind of killer. I'm gonna add. Oh, you can add fucking emoji. I just had some random shit in there. All right, so we've got Mando, Ezra, Jason, Ghost of Qui-Gon, Kenobi kid, and we will have Qui-Gon's ghost appears to Ezra. Ooh. Now, do we want this kid to be actually Kenobi? That's the thing. That's the question, right? So Mando, Ezra, Jason, Ghost of Qui-Gon, Kenobi kid, and I'm gonna say we need. So is the Kenobi kid going to be the antagonist? Because we need an antagonist. Maybe there's a Sith temple. Oh, maybe the Kenobi kid was created by DNA splicing all of the kids from that Rancor. Oh my God. Okay. Obi-Wan's unknown niece and nephew. I think that idea when it was the I think we're gonna do that one. I think we're gonna do that one. I know. Sorry, I'm kind of hijacking it. But I'm hosting. I'm hosting the story. I can hijack it if I want. Okay, so we're going to have okay, so the Kenobi kid was genetically spliced. Rancor blood. Okay. So I'm going to plug this in. Now I'm going to give you guys a minute. All right. I'm going to set up a minute timer. When they, wait, whoa. Okay. I just here to make you feel subconscious about your choices. That's fucking funny. When they call Luke or Ahsoka, they explain the situation, and then Obi-2 Kenobi. That's funny. And then Luke or Ahsoka ask the kid's name. It's revealed that the name is Kenobi Luke / is Kenobi. Luke and Ahsoka have a reaction. Okay, so let's add Ahsoka. Okay, all right. I'm gonna say that one. I like this. Okay, let me plug this one into the AI. All right, let's do this shit. I will come back right before I say okay. Yep. All right. Okay. So I'm just going to check here. Okay, yeah. Basically, all right. So we're going to we are still on Stu-John. We are still on Stu-John, but there are more characters added to the story. Now, again, I don't know how this one's going to go, to be fair. I don't know how, because I haven't been able to check this one over. Okay. We now have the ghost of Qui-Gon. Ahsoka is in the mix. And we also have a new kid called Kenobi, who is a genetic force experiment. Let's say that. Force experiment with the blood of the Rancor that was... Okay, why does it keep on saying, oh, you are? With the blood of the Rancor that was... that had the genetic codes of all the kids he's eaten. Okay. Okay, why? Okay. All right. Now let me copy and paste what's going on here. Ezra then asks if they recognize the name. They reply, Kenobi. That's not a name I've heard in a long time. That's kind of sick, man. Okay. What? How do I copy this one? Oh, yeah. All right. Dude, I'm literally chucking in. Okay. Dude, I'm chucking this in right now. Okay. I've got the second one of your messages. Oh, this is going to be sick. Okay. Luke is a fucking busy guy, man. Okay. Ezra then asks if they recognize the name Kenobi. That's not... Okay, that's sick. Okay. All right, and add the Force Ghost of Qui-Gon in at a character. Add the Force Ghost of Qui-Gon in. I'm going to add him in at a development point. Okay, there's a huge fight. Oh, okay. Let me read out the prompts that I've got right now. All right. Okay. So what I've got here is, let's do another story that is a sequel to that. We're still on Stu-John, and there are more characters added to the story. We now have the Ghost of Qui-Gon. Ahsoka is in the mix. I spelled the wrong. How? And we also have a new kid called Kenobi, who is a genetic force experiment with the blood of the Rancor that had genetic codes of all the kids he ate and consumed their blood. So what I was thinking, now this is just like I copied all of Phidias's comments. All right, so what I was thinking that though was that Ezra and Jason start to build their own temple. It would have been revealed that they were more children on Stu-John being hidden. Let's say that they test the children that have been hidden. One of them turns out to be named Kenobi. The adult that brings the kid looks very similar to Obi-Wan. They begin training, and it turns out that the Kenobi child starts corrupting Jason, doing dark side stuff. Ezra doesn't know how to handle them, so he calls Luke for help. When they call Luke or Ahsoka, they explain the situation, and Luke or Ahsoka ask the kid's name. When it's revealed that its name is Kenobi, Luke, Ahsoka, has a reaction. Ezra then asks if they recognize the name. They reply, Kenobi. That's not a name I've heard in a long time. Okay. Okay. So it says that's as far as I got, but I'm going to delete the next part. Okay, add the Force Ghost of Qui-Gon in it as a character development point. Make sure Mando's a badass, and the kid is the ultimate evil, but he isn't alone. There is a huge fight. Okay. I'm going to say this needs to be about... Go wild. All right. It's generating as we speak. Having him be an experiment. Oh, thank you so much. Okay, so it's generating as we speak. Whoa. Dude, I forget how fast AI is. I actually forget how fast AI is. All right. It's generating the story run. This is insane. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. This is getting crazy, guys. I'm gonna send 100 and a love heart to all of you guys. Love you. Okay. So we're about to get into this. This is okay. Okay, it's done. It's done. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? Let's do this. 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 All right, let's get into this fucking shit. All right. Now, I'm not going to be able to see you guys while I do it because I need to focus on reading. So, let's get into this. Let's do this. I love live streaming with you guys. I actually love doing this with you guys. This is so much fun. I actually want this to be the future of the show. I genuinely want this to be the future of the show. I love doing this with you guys. Okay. So this is a 20-minute story. Now this one is called The Shadows of Stu John. I don't know why I did that. I don't know why. Let's do this. The winds of Stu John howled across the plains, carrying dust and echoes of a broken past. Ezra Bridger and Jason Syndulla stood atop a hill overlooking the skeletal frame of their new Jedi temple. Durasteel beams rose from the cracked earth, a symbol of hope amidst the ruins of Jonvar. The Rancor loyalists were gone, their monstrous beasts slain, but the city still bore scars, empty streets, aging faces, and a silence that whispered of loss. We're making progress, Jason said, wiping sweat from his brow. At 13, he was wiry but determined, his green eyes glinting with pride. This place could be something great. Ezra nodded, his lightsaber clipped to his belt. It will be, but we need students. A temple's nothing without a Jedi to fill it. Their search for survivors had uncovered a miracle. Beneath the city, in forgotten bunkers and sealed vaults, were children, dozens of them, stashed away by desperate parents during the Loyalist reign. The elderly population had sacrificed everything to protect them, and now, with the cult defeated, they emerged like ghosts from the shadows. One day, as Ezra and Jason tested the children for force sensitivity, an old man approached. His face was weathered, his beard streaked with grey, but his sharp blue eyes and regal bearing stopped Ezra cold. He looked like Obi-Wan Kenobi, or what Obi-Wan Kenobi might have been had he lived to an old age. Beside him stood a boy, no older than 10, with pale skin, dark hair, and an unsettling stillness. I brought my grandson, the man said, his voice steady. His name's Kenobi. Test him. Ezra exchanged a glance with Jason. Kenobi? He echoed, igniting a small crystal to gauge the boy's connection with the Force. The crystal flared crimson. and then black. An unnatural pulse that made Ezra's stomach twist. He's strong. Too strong. Jason grinned. A prodigy, huh? We could use that. The old man smiled faintly and left without another word, vanishing into the city. Ezra watched him go. Unease gnawed at him. Weeks passed, and the temple grew. Kenobi joined their training. His power undeniable. He could lift boulders with the flick of a wrist, bend metal with a glare, and anticipate moves before they even happened. Jason, eager to prove himself, latched onto the boy, sparring with him daily. But something was wrong. Jason's laughter turned sharp, his patience thin. One night, Ezra caught him choking a training droid with the Force. His face twisted with anger. "Jason, stop!" Ezra shouted, pulling him back. "What's gotten into you?" Jason glared, his eyes flickering yellow for a heartbeat. "Kenobi says the Jedi hold back." "He's right. Why limit ourselves?" Ezra's blood ran cold. He confiscated Jason's saber and sent him to meditate. They turned to Kenobi. The boy sat cross-legged, staring at him, with a smile that didn't reach his eyes. "You can't stop it, Master Bridger," Kenobi said, his voice soft but venomous. "The dark is already here." Desperate, Ezra activated his comms. "Luke, it's Ezra. I need help. Jason's slipping. There's a kid here. Kenobi. Corrupting him. He's tapping into the dark side. I don't know how to pull him back." Luke's hologram flickered to life, his expression grave. "Kenobi? What's his name?" "Kenobi," Ezra repeated. "Just Kenobi." Luke's eyes widened, a rare crack in his calm. "Kenobi. Now that's a name I've not heard in a long time." Ezra frowned. "You recognize it?" Luke hesitated. "Obi-Wan was my master. If this boy is tied to him, it could mean anything. I'm sending Ahsoka. She's closer. And she knew Obi-Wan too. Hold tight." Ahsoka Tano arrived on Stujon in her T6 shuttle, her white lightsabers gleaming at her hips. Din Djarin stepped out behind her, his Beskar armor polished to a deadly shine, rifle slung over his shoulder. "Luke said you got a problem," Ahsoka said. I don't know why she had such a deep voice. Her montrals twitching as she scanned the temple. "Where's this Kenobi?" Ezra led them to the training yard where Jason and Kenobi sparred. The air crackled with energy. Jason's strikes were wild, fueled by rage, while Kenobi moved like a predator, his every motion precise and cruel. Ahsoka's eyes narrowed. "That's no ordinary kid." Din tilted his helmet. "He's trouble. I can feel it." Before they could intervene, the ground trembled. A shadow loomed over the temple, a massive droid walker, cobbled together from loyalist tech, its cannons glowing red. From its cockpit emerged a figure in black robes, flanked by a dozen armed cultists. "The loyalist didn't die," the figure rasped. "We adapted. Kenobi is ours, born of the Rancor's blood, infused with the children it consumed. He is the ultimate weapon." Kenobi laughed, a chilling sound, and raised a hand. The Force erupted from him, hurling Ezra and Ahsoka back. Jason hesitated. Torn, he joined Kenobi, igniting his lightsaber with a red-tinged glow. "I'm done pretending," Jason snarled. "The dark side's stronger." Din didn't hesitate. He rocketed forward, jetpack roaring, and slammed into the walker's leg with a thermal detonator. The explosion staggered, but the cultists opened fire. Ahsoka spun into action, her sabers a blur, deflecting bolts and cutting through enemies. "Ezra, get Jason!" she yelled. Ezra lunged, clashing sabers with his Padawan. "You're better than this, Jason. Fight it!" Kenobi smirked, lifting a boulder and hurling it at Ezra. Din intercepted, blasting it midair with his rifle, then tackled Kenobi. The boy twisted free, unnaturally strong, and sent Din crashing into a wall. "You can't stop me, Mandalorian," Kenobi hissed. "I am the Rancor reborn." The battle raged. Cultists fell. The walker fired, and the temple shook. Ezra pinned Jason, pleading, "Come back to me!" Jason's eyes flickered, doubt breaking through. but Kenobi's influence held. Then a soft glow appeared. Qui-Gon Jinn's Force ghost materialized behind Ezra, his presence serene yet commanding. Jason Syndulla. Oh no, let me do it. Wait, sorry to break it. Jason Syndulla. No, that's not it. I don't know. Jason Syndulla, Qui-Gon said, his voice echoing. You carry your father's light. Don't let this child steal it. Jason froze, tears welling. Master, I'm sorry. He dropped his saber, collapsing as the dark receded. Kenobi roared, enraged, and unleashed a wave of Force energy. Ahsoka countered with her own, their powers clashing in a storm of light and shadow. Din recovered, firing his whistling birds at the walker's cockpit. The cult leader screamed as it exploded. The machine toppled. Ezra joined Ahsoka and their combined strength pushing Kenobi back. You're not alone, Ezra said, sensing the boy's allies faltering. But you're not invincible. Din sealed it. He grappled Kenobi with his fiber cord, yanking him down, and slammed a Beskar gauntlet into his face. The boy crumbled, unconscious but alive. The cultists fled, their plan shattered. The temple stood quiet again. Jason knelt before Ezra, ashamed. I failed you. No, Ezra said, lifting him back up. You came back. That's what matters. Ahsoka studied Kenobi, bound in Force-dampening cuffs. He's a genetic experiment with Rancor DNA. The kid's blood. Maybe even Obi-Wan's lineage. He's dangerous, but there's something human left. We'll take him to Luke. Din nodded, his voice low. Kid's evil incarnate. I'd rather end it here, but that's not my call. Qui-Gon Jinn's ghost lingered, smiling at Ezra. You've grown, Bridger. This temple will thrive because of you. As Ahsoka and Din loaded Kenobi into the shuttle, the old man who brought him watched from a distance, his Obi-Wan-like features unreadable. He turned and vanished into the city, a mystery unsolved. Ezra and Jason resumed their work, the hidden children joining them. The temple rose higher, a beacon against the dark. Stu John's shadows lingered, but its light was stronger. Oh my God. Guys, that was it. That was it. Jeremy can't see us. Let's share unsavory theories. No Skittlebee. No Skittlebee. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm going to put that in a poll. Did you guys like that one? That was so sick. Okay. Was that a good part 2? I love that, guys. That was sick. That was so cool. That was really, really cool. Oh my God. Oh, guys. That was fire. Okay, my own complaint is that they take Kenobi to Luke. Luke tried to murk his own grandson because he had bad thoughts. Yes. Oh, damn. That was hilarious. That was good. That was good, Skittlebee. That was good, Skittlebee. That was really good. Bad thoughts, TM. That's funny. That is funny. Skittlebee is a comedian. All right, guys. That was hella fire. That was hella fire. How many votes? 3 votes for a yes. Okay, guys. I could just put in. I'm happy. Look, we're at an hour. I'm happy for one more story. I'm happy to put into the thing. Just be like, generate a third story off of that. But do you guys want to see something added? Do you want to see something added? That was fun. I'm actually going to do this. I really, really like. Now that's okay. 3 votes for that one. Sick. I'm going to end poll for that one because that was a resounding yes. Maybe that's why Kenobi ain't around in the sequels. Oh man. All right. Do you, I love these polls, want a third. If yes, Chuck. I like doing these polls, man. I don't know. I really like it. Okay. Okay. So, guys, if you want to generate this next story, this is going to be the last one, and then I'm going to head off, go to the gym, and sit in the sauna like this. I've been fucking meditating. Also, guys, before I leave, I will show you what I've been doing. Whoa, that's so cool. Okay, yeah. So I sit in the sauna like this. I'm like this. And I full on, like, I nearly sleep. Like, I actually nearly sleep. It's so bad. It's actually kind of bad. You know what? I'm actually going to do this more. I want to just generate some. I want to get some. I want to do the Chronicles of Mando, make my own. I'll make my own stories, and I'm not going to use AI for that one because I feel like that's it's fun right now because we're doing it together. It does it quickly. That's cool. I don't want to use AI. I want to make my own story. That would be so much fun. I'm going to make the Chronicles of Mando. Also, I've got that Mandalorian figurine that I need to do a video on. Okay, so guys, Chuck down below. It can be something really, really simple, really, really quick. It doesn't matter. Like, you can just choose. You don't have to spend a long time thinking about this one. You know, even though Phidias was absolutely killing that shit, you don't have to do that much. Just be like, hey, you know, I want to see Luke like turn against Kenobi as well, or something like that. You know, see where this goes. Whatever you guys want. Whatever you guys want. I kind of want to see what Grok thinks. You know what? Actually, and I've been doing my research about Grok. Grok is the best language model AI there is right now, which is insane. It's actually insane. It doesn't have any like political shit added into it, you know, where they have to kind of like adhere to certain things, and it means it's going to skew your results and so on. Really, really good. Really, really good. I was using ChatGPT for so long, and I realized that it was giving me the same kind of shit every single time. I was using Grok, and because I use Grok as kind of like a check out Duncan Trussell's podcast using Grok. Oh, okay. Wait, is that? I don't know if that's good or not. Let me search this up. Duncan Trussell podcast. Oh, I know Duncan Trussell. He's funny. Okay, I'll give it a go. Yeah, no, but like, oh man, I use AI as my assistant kind of thing. So I learned it from this guy that I work with. He was basically, and I really recommend it to you guys. Actually, this might be something that you guys could do. I would always find that like all those meaningless tasks that take so long, what's the point of doing it? That's the whole reason why people have assistants, is because they want to be able to continue with the stuff that they want to do. You know what I mean? And they want to have more time for that. So basically for me, I just go like, when I've been planning out this thing, I go, you know, I like this, I like doing this, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to do this. Can you format this? Can you break down that? And I'll break it down. I make all these schedules and so on. Okay, I've got this time in the day, I need to do this and this and this at this time, and this and this and this at this time, and I copy that out and I put it out, and I can copy that into my calendar, and it will just literally, like, it will set everything up for me. It's fucking awesome. I really, really recommend it. Really, really recommend it. And you don't have to do the whole paid thing. Like, everyone does the like motion or whatever it is, or like you use motion or whatever the fuck it is. Yeah, you don't have to worry about that. Don't worry about doing that. Just like do a free, like, fuck, I've been making all these stories, and it's been I haven't had to pay yet. To be fair, I did the other story like a day ago. So it's like, I don't know if it was like a daily thing. But let's give it a go. All right, I'm going to say, okay. Can you please make the final part of this epic story? Make sure to involve Give me as many twists and turns as possible. But also, I'm actually going to say in this one, I'm going to say in this one that Grok is, sorry, not Grok. Luke can't turn bad. Luke, he is always good. Make a full on okay. Good. Okay. I like this one. Okay, basically, Skittlebit. I literally say. I just scrolled over here. I literally say please and thank you every single time, because Skynet, man, Skynet's a real fucking thing. All right. Okay. Okay, basically what I said, can you please make the final part of this epic story? Make sure to involve Din Djarin as the ultimate badass, and give me as many twists and turns as possible, obviously because Din Djarin is the ultimate badass. Luke can't turn bad in this one. Remember, he's always good. Maybe even make a full-on antagonist for each character. Good guys can lose the fight, but not the overall story. Unless you guys want to see the good guys lose. I'm going to say, but surprise me. Okay, so good or bad. Okay. All right, it's making it. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, good guys never lose. Good. I mean, can I just say, while this is happening, guys, I love you all. I'm me hoping for the end. Yeah, legit. Guys, I love you all. Thank you so much for doing this. Like, seriously, thank you so much. Thank you so much for saying, all 4 of you guys who are here right now, thank you so much. Even if you guys are idle and doing like fuck all, thank you for staying. Thank you. I really appreciate you guys. And if you guys do want to see more, make sure you chuck that down below. Like, because I do want to do more of this. Okay. I saw kind of towards the end. All right, guys, you ready for this? Let's get into the final part before we end this beautiful stream that I've loved doing with you guys so much. Okay, so this is, by the way, I'm not going to be able to see you. If you're going to talk shit, do it. That'd be kind of funny. I want to come back to like the biggest insults possible. Oh, not about the story, about like me, if you want. Okay. So this third and final part is called, well, let's see what it says, actually. Here's the final chapter of your Star Wars trilogy on Stu John. A 20-minute epic, approximately 2,500 to 3,000 words, brimming with action, twists, and turns. Din Djarin shines as the ultimate badass. Luke remains steadfastly good, and each hero faces a unique antagonist. The good guys may lose battles, but the story's resolution will surprise you. I've expanded it slightly beyond part 2 for maximum impact. Buckle up for the finale. Okay, so this one is called The Reckoning of Stu John. All right. The skies above Stu John churned with storm clouds, a fitting shroud for a half-built Jedi temple. Ezra Bridger and Jason Syndulla worked tirelessly, training the hidden children rescued from the city's depths. Kenobi, the Rancor-blooded experiment, was gone, taken by Ahsoka and Din Djarin to Luke's academy for containment. Peace seemed within reach, but peace in the galaxy was a fleeting dream. One morning, as Ezra meditated atop the temple's highest spire, a tremor shook in the Force. His eyes snapped open. "Jason, get the kids inside now!" Jason, now 14 and steadier after his brush with the dark side, obeyed without question. The children scattered, their laughter replaced by tense silence. I've got fucking chills. Then the horizon erupted. Ships descended, not Republic or Imperial, but a motley fleet of jagged freighters and war-scarred fighters. From the lead vessel emerged a figure clad in crimson armor, her face obscured by a Rancor skull helm. Varakor, a former loyalist turned warlord, hell-bent on reclaiming Kenobi and avenging her cult. "You thought you'd broken us, Jedi?" Vara's voice boomed over a loudspeaker. "Sujon is ours, and your abomination belongs to me." Before Ezra could respond, a second threat emerged. From the city's ruins strode a towering cyborg, his mechanical limbs whirring, his chest glowing with Rancor-toothed amulet. General Torvax, a mercenary who'd profited from the Loyalist chaos, now sought the temple's power for himself. "The boy's blood is a weapon," Torvax growled, his voice a metallic rasp. "And I'll wield it." As if it weren't enough, a third shadow flickered into being. A cloaked Sith adept named Darth Nexus, her yellow eyes glinting with malice. She'd tracked Kenobi's dark signature, craving his power to fuel her own ascent. "The child is mine," she hissed, twin red sabers igniting. "Step aside or perish." Ezra ignited his blue-green saber, standing firm. "You're all too late. He's gone." Vara laughed. "Then we'll tear this world apart until we find him, or his replacements." The battle began with chaos. Vara's fleet bombarded the temple, forcing Jason to lead the children into underground tunnels. Ezra clashed with Darth Nexus, their sabers sparking as she taunted him. "You're weak, Bridger. Your compassion blinds you." She unleashed a torrent of Force lightning, driving Ezra to his knees. He deflected it barely, sweating on his brow, losing ground. Meanwhile, Torvax stormed the tunnels, his cybernetic strength smashing through his defenses. Jason faced him, saber in hand, but the cyborg battered him aside like a toy, cracking his ribs. "You're no match, boy," Torvax sneered, seizing a trembling child as a hostage. Jason crawled after them, helpless. Above, Ahsoka's shuttle roared into view, Din Djarin leaping from the ramp with his jetpack blazing. He landed amidst Vara's troops, a whirlwind of Beskar and blaster fire. "This ends now," he growled, dropping 3 soldiers with pinpoint shots. Vara charged him. Her Rancor bone spear clashed against his spear. She was fast, but Din was faster. Parrying and then spamming her with a flame burst from his gauntlet. She staggered, cursing, and retreated to regroup. Luke Skywalker arrived last. His X-Wing touched the ground as he sprinted to Ezra's side. "Hold on," he shouted, deflecting Nexus's lightning with his green saber. The Sith adept sneered. "Skywalker, always the savior." She vanished in a puff of smoke, a tactical retreat, but not defeat. The heroes regrouped, battered but alive. "They're after Kenobi," Ahsoka said, her white sabers dimming. "We can't let them find him." Din tilted his helmet. "They won't. But we're outnumbered." A new voice cut through, a child's voice, cold but familiar. Kenobi stepped from the shadows, his cuffs shattered, his eyes glowing red. "You can't hide me," he says, smirking. "I called them here." Twist 1. Kenobi had broken free en route to Luke's academy, using his Rancor-enhanced Force powers to summon these foes. He wasn't a prisoner. He was a puppet master. The tide turned fast. Kenobi raised a hand and the ground split, revealing a hidden Loyalist lab beneath Jonvar. From its depths rose a Rancor hybrid, part beast, part machine, its blood infused with Kenobi's DNA. Vara knelt before it, her new god. Torvax laughed, interfacing with its cybernetics to control it. Nexus simply watched, amused, her own plans unfolding. Luke faced Kenobi directly. "You don't have to do this," he said, voice steady. "There's still good in you." Kenobi's laugh was guttural. "Good! I'm the blood of 1,000 children, and your precious Obi-Wan. I'm beyond you." He unleashed a force wave, hurling Luke into a wall. Luke rose, unshaken, but the fight was brutal. Kenobi's raw power overwhelming even the Jedi Master. Ahsoka took on Nexus. Their duel, a dance of light and shadow. Nexus whispered lies. "Anakin would have joined me." And Ahsoka faltered. A saber slashed, grazing her arm. She lost the fight, retreating with a limp, her spirit shaken. Din faced the Rancor hybrid alone. "Time to hunt," he muttered, rocketing into the fray. He dodged its claws, planting detonators on its joints, and then grappled its neck. Stabbing his Beskar spear deep, the beast roared, throwing him off, but Din rolled to his feet, firing whistling birds into its maw. It collapsed in a heap of sparks and gore. Din victorious, but bruised and bleeding. Ezra and Jason reunited, only to confront Vara and Torvax together. Vara's spear pierced Ezra's shoulder, and Torvax crushed Jason's saber hand. The heroes fell, their temple crumbling around them. Kenobi cackled, triumphant. "Ha ha ha!" That was kind of good. Twist 2. The old man who brought Kenobi appeared, revealing himself as a geneticist and Obi-Wan's distant cousin, Corran Kenobi. "I created him," Corran confessed, "using Obi-Wan's DNA and the Rancor's blood. I wanted a legacy, but I made a monster." He'd hidden the truth, hoping to redeem his creation, but failed. As all seemed lost, Qui-Gon Jinn's Force ghost shimmered into view, his presence a beacon. "Ezra, Jason, stand together," he urged. "The Force is your strength, not your weapon." Inspired, Ezra dragged himself up, helping Jason. They linked hands, channeled the light side to shield the children. Luke rallied, facing Kenobi. "You're not Obi-Wan's legacy," he said, parrying a vicious strike. "You're a shadow, and shadows fade." He didn't win with strength, but with resolve, holding Kenobi at bay. Din, ever the badass, turned the tide. He hijacked Vara's flagship, crashing into Torvax's forces, and then strode from the wreckage, rifle blazing. He shot Vara through the chest, ending her reign, and then faced Torvax. "You're next," he said, dodging a cybernetic fist and jamming a vibroblade into the cyborg's core. Torvax sparked and fell, Din unbroken. Nexus, seeing her allies drop, grabbed Kenobi. "You're mine now," she hissed, vanishing into a stolen ship. Twist 3. She'd played them all, using the chaos to claim her prize. The temple was rubble. The heroes bloodied. Luke knelt beside Ezra and Jason, Ahsoka limping to join them. "We lost the fight," Ezra rasps. "No," Luke said with his voice firm. "We saved the children. That's the victory." Din approached, his armor dented but gleaming. Kenobi's out there too. Kenobi's out there. Nexus 2. This isn't over. Twist 4. The ending as they mourned. Chopper rolled up, beeping frantically. The Gonk droid followed, projecting a hologram from its core. A message from Corran Kenobi, recorded before his death in the crash. "If Kenobi escapes," Corran says, "know this. His blood holds a failsafe. A frequency, 3.9 gigahertz, will destroy him. Use it." The hologram flickered out. Hope sparked. Luke smiled faintly. "We've got a weapon." But the final twist loomed. Deep in Nexus's ship, Kenobi awoke, his eyes shifting, yellow fading to blue. I'm free," he whispered, a flicker of humanity breaking through. Nexus tightened her grip, unaware. The ultimate evil wasn't gone. It was evolving. Stujon lay in ruins, its temple lost, but its children lived. The heroes stood together, defeated in battle, yet unbroken in spirit. The war wasn't won, but the story wasn't over. A frequency hummed in the distance. A promise of Reckoning. Oh, 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 oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, Skittle B. Skittle B. Oh, man. Stop. You're so good. You're so good to me. Both of you. Brady, thank you. Oh my God. Okay. I really want to know how this ends. I want to. Are you guys okay with doing another one? I'm gonna add another one. I'm gonna add another poll. Okay. This one's the last one. Duh. Okay, done. I'm not even gonna do a poll. I have to do that. I'm gonna do this for me because, like, even if I was gonna read this, do it. All right. Okay. I'm gonna put in. It was amazing. Keep everything. Ooh. I loved it all. Probably gonna have to tone down. I'm probably gonna have to tone down Din. Nah, fuck it. He's already this badass. Can you please continue with the final installment of this series? Make sure the end of the story is final and all characters have an ending. I'm going to say, be that death or peace. Oh! Okay. So I'm going to say, yeah. All characters have an ending, be that death or peace. Surprise me with twists and turns and an overall, I'm going to say, epic finale to this amazing series. Oh my God. Okay, it's making it. I love this. This is so much fun. Okay, last one, because then I'm going to have to go to the gym. Man, I actually, like, thank you guys so much for chilling here and being, like, I'll give you a little bit of a, before this is created. I'm so grateful. I used to Twitch stream all the time. My name was actually my username, or like my Xbox name on there. It's Pierre Delecto 95, which I'll put in here. If you guys want to add me on Xbox, chuck me on, and we can play together anytime you want. Pierre Delecto 95. So I love gaming, and I was like, there was a period of time where I was like, you know what, I really like I've always wanted to be more creative, but this is before I did YouTube. This is before I did all that kind of stuff, and I kind of like I wanted an excuse to kind of go out there, be more creative, kind of do everything, and just like just enjoy this, enjoy this kind of like this creative life that I'm able to live. And I was doing streaming like nonstop every single night, especially through COVID. I think a lot of people definitely did streaming through COVID, but I really, really liked it. And I had no one there. I had absolutely no one. But I would actually, to be fair, I would always have randomly have a friend popping in and doing all that kind of stuff. And I got to say, like, I didn't know how the live streams would go, because I know obviously I've got subscribers on this. It's like 200 subscribers, and you built that from the videos, but not a lot of people want to watch lives, and I understand. And I just want to say how much I appreciate it. I just really, like, genuinely, for me, I want to say how much I appreciate it, because like to go from something where I've had none to like 5 people in the chat right now is insane. It's actually insane. And like, I haven't changed anything. I didn't do anything different. It's just you
you guys. It's this amazing community that have kind of built around my channel, and I'm forever grateful for that, which is why I never want to stop blowing Mandalore. Like I always I'm a massive Star Wars guy. I love Star Wars. Even if this just literally becomes a Mando fan account, like I want to continue this for as long as I possibly can. And, you know, my new show, yes, that's going to take like a good priority. But that's not going to be weekly episodes. So I can still do weekly episodes here and then, you know, go into that and do all that kind of stuff. But I just want to say how much I appreciate it. I appreciate all of you. You know, I mean, especially you guys here. I mean, like Phidias, you've been in almost everything. I'm creating a show, Skittlebit, by the way. I'm creating a show. I'll show you guys at the end. I'll show you at the end. Phidias, mate, you've been in everything. You've given me so much help, so much guidance, so much love in like so many of my videos, and I appreciate you so fucking much. Brady, you've been there every single time, watching it, enjoying it, loving it, and I just can't thank you enough. Skittleby, I like, you've been unbelievably incredible. Genuinely have been helping me out so much, giving me so much love as well. Like, you guys are fucking amazing. Star Wars Nerd 00, I don't know if he's here right now, but he's like the fucking goat. He's like really just like constantly pumping out my show. I remember when I first started, he would share every single one of my things. You know, I just appreciate all of you. I appreciate all of you. So many of you. Blade of Marek has always been like super supportive and sharing everything and kind of like, you know, liking everything. Even if you don't like it, even if you don't share it, you know, all of you guys just sitting here, you know, you're the best. You're the best. And I just want to say thank you. Massive love. Massive love. I really love you guys. So let's get into this one. Let's get into the final installment. That's my sappy side done. That's my sappy side done. All right. Let's do this. Okay. All right. So this one's a little bit shorter, but it's explained at the end. There's like an explanation at the end. Okay. So we hang out every Friday night. You don't me. You're the best. You're the best. Honestly, Skittleby, thank you. Okay. I'm going over there. I won't be able to see you guys. This one's a little bit shorter, but it explains things at the end, and then I'll kind of give like a little bit of a brief thing, and then we'll finish it. Okay, so this is the last one. This is the Fall of Shadows. That's a fucking sick name. The ruins of Stu John's temple smoldered under a blood-red sky, the air thick with ash and the hum of distant engines. Ezra Bridger leaned against the shattered pillar, his shoulder bandaged, his spirit frayed but unbroken. Jason Syndulla sat beside them, cradling his crushed hand, the pain sharpening his resolve. Luke Skywalker stood watch, his green saber unlit but ready. While Ahsoka Tano paced, her arm was in a sling, her white blades sheathed. Din Djarin cleaned his rifle nearby, his Beskar armor scarred from the last battle, his silence a promise of vengeance. Chopper and the gonk droid huddled together. The latter's soft hum soothed the astromech's agitated beeps. Corran Kenobi's final message. The frequency, 37.9 gigahertz as Kenobi's failsafe, burned in their minds. Darth Nexus had stolen the Rancor-blooded child, and the heroes knew she'd return. They weren't wrong. A shadow split the clouds. A Sith dreadnought, its hull bristling with cannons, descended on Jonvar. Nexus's voice echoed throughout the city, amplified by dark power. You thought you'd won. Kenobi is mine, and Stu John will be his throne. Before they could react, the ground quaked. From the city's depths rose a new horror, a colossal Rancor Colossus, its flesh fused with Durasteel, its eyes glowing with Kenobi's red malice. He stood atop it, no longer a child, but a warped figure. His body elongated and spiked, his humanity fading. I am the end, he declared, his voice a chorus of the children he'd consumed. Twist 1. Kenobi hadn't been freed by Nexus. He'd corrupted her. The Sith adept knelt beside him, her eyes vacant, a puppet to his will. He'd turned her power against her, making her his first servant. The battle erupted. Luke charged Kenobi, saber blazing. You're not Obi-Wan's legacy, he shouted, dodging a claw swipe from the Colossus. Kenobi laughed, hurling jagged force spikes. Luke parried, his skill unmatched, but Kenobi's raw power drove him back, blood trickling from a nash on his cheek. Ahsoka faced the Nexus, who snapped free of Kenobi's mind control mid-duel, her rage reigniting. "You used me!" Nexus snarled, her red saber slashing. Ahsoka countered, her injury slowing her, but her spirit burned bright. "You chose this," she said, locking blades. Nexus overpowered her, a saber piercing Ahsoka's side. She fell, gasping, but not before slashing Nexus's leg, crippling her. Din took the Colossus head on. "Big target," he muttered, jetpacking onto his back. He planted detonators, fired whistling birds into his joints, and stabbed his Beskar spear into the spine. The beast roared, bucking him off, but Din landed, firing, blasting its eyes blind. It thrashed, wounded but alive, until he grappled its maw, shoveling a thermal detonator inside. The explosion rocked the city, the Colossus crumbling. Din emerged from the dust, battered but unbowed. Ezra and Jacen tackled a new foe, Corran Kenobi, alive, revealed as the mastermind. Twist 2, he'd faked his death, orchestrating everything to perfect his creation. "Kenobi is my triumph," Corran said, wielding a stolen lightsaber. Obi-Wan's scavenged from Tatooine. Ezra clashed with him, their sabers sparking. But Corran's skill was uncanny, a shadow of Obi-Wan's grace. Jacen one-handed flanked him, only to take a slash across the chest. Ezra screamed, losing focus, and Corran knocked him down, victorious for a moment. The tide turned with a twist. Qui-Gon Jinn's Force Ghost appeared, not to Ezra, but to Kenobi. "You're more than blood," Qui-Gon said, his calm pierced the chaos. "You can choose," Kenobi faltered, his red eyes flickering blue, a crack in his darkness, but Corran intervened, stabbing at the ghost, pointless, yet revealing his desperation. Luke seized the moment, rallying the others. "The frequency, now!" Chopper rolled forward, jury jigging a transmitter with Gonk's help. The droids worked in tandem, their love of quiet strength, broadcasting 37.9 gigahertz across the city. Kenobi convulsed, his body rejecting its own power. "No!" he roared, clawing at himself. Nexus crawled towards him, hissed, "You're mine!" But the frequency hit her too. Her Sith enhancements tied to Kenobi's blood, sorted out. She collapsed, dead, her ambition extinguished. Twist 3. The Colossus wasn't fully down. The cybernetic half rebooted a backup system from Corran's lab. It lunged at Din. He dodged, but it caught his jetpack, crushing it. "Not today," Din growled, diving under its legs, rigging every last explosive he had. He detonated them, the blast consuming the beast and half the plaza. Din stumbled out, armor smoking, alive by sheer will. Corran turned on Ezra, saber raised. "You'll never stop progress," Jacen, bleeding but defiant, threw himself forward, taking the blow meant for his master. The saber pierced his heart. "Ezra," he gasped, collapsing. Ezra's scream was raw. He unleashed the Force, slamming Corran into the wall, and then beheaded him with a single strike. Corran's head rolled, Obi-Wan's saber clattering beside it. A legacy ended. Kenobi, racked by the frequency, fell to his knees before Luke. I can't fight," he whispered, blue eyes pleading. Luke knelt, hand on his shoulder. "You don't have to." He guided Kenobi's hand to his own chest, and with a final surge of will, Kenobi tore out the Rancor core within him. He died, not as a monster, but as a boy. Peace at last. The Dreadnought opened fire, its crew loyal to Nexus's memory. Din, limping, boarded it alone via a grappling line. Minutes later, it crashed into the plains, Din striding from the wreckage, a lone figure against the flames. "That's done," he said, voice steady. Ahsoka clutched her side, rose with Ezra's help. "We lost too much," she said, tears for Jacen streaking down her face. Luke shook his head. "Not everything." He pointed to the tunnels where the children emerged, safe, their eyes wide with hope. Twist 4. The old man from Jonvar, a hermit named Talon, approached. "I hid them," he said. "I'm no Kenobi, just a man who saw too much." He'd been the true protector, not Corran. a quiet hero all along. Oh, whoa, whoa. All right. So okay. It basically, the endings came, it says here, the endings came swiftly, final and unyielding. Jason Syndulla, dead, a hero sacrifice. Ezra buried him beneath the temple's ruins, vowing to rebuild in his name. You were my light, Ezra whispered, finally finding his peace in his grief. Ezra Bridger, alive, broken, but resolute, who stayed on Stujon, training the children, his temple rising anew. Qui-Gon's Force ghost faded, his guidance complete, leaving Ezra to lead alone. Kenobi, dead, redeemed in his final act. His body dissolved into the Force, as a whisper of Obi-Wan's spirit guiding him home. Ahsoka Tano, alive, wounded, but unbroken. She returned to Luke's academy. Her fight was over, choosing peace with her past. I've lost enough, she said, smiling faintly at Din. Din Djarin, alive, the ultimate badass. He took the Razor Crest, repaired by Chopper, and flew off, his legend growing. Call me if you need me. Kind of sounds like Master Chief. Call me if you need me. He told Luke, disappearing into the stars, at peace with his solitude. Luke Skywalker, alive, ever good. He returned to Grogu, his academy thriving, Stujon's children, a new generation of Jedi. The Force endures, he said, finding peace and victory. Chopper and Gonk, alive, inseparable. They stayed with Ezra, their binary love a quiet joy amidst the rebuilding. Chopper beeped a farewell to Din. Gonk hummed beside him. Corran Kenobi, dead, his schemes dust. His legacy ended with his head in the dirt. Darth Nexus, dead, her ambition, her undoing. The Sith faded with her. A footnote. Talon, alive, at peace. He vanished into Stujon's wilds. His duty done. The final twist. As Luke departed, a holocron rolled from Jason's tunic. Kanan Jarrus's, left for his son. It activated. Kanan's voice echoing. You did well, Jason. I'm proud. Ezra smiled through tears, the Force binding them all. Stujon healed. Its shadows gone. The galaxy turned on, its heroes at rest. Some in graves, some in the stars, all in legend. Oh! Oh! Holy shit. That ending. Man. Oh my God. That was fucking beautiful. Holy shit. Wow. Wow. As Luke departed, a holocron rolled from Jason's tunic. Kanan Jarrus's left for his son. It activated. Kanan's voice echoing. You did well, Jason. I'm proud. Ezra smiled through the tears, the Force binding them all. Fuck. Oh my God. Oh my God. Gonk and Chopper with their binary love. You're so right, bro. That was insane. That was insane. Oh my God. Guys, what are your thoughts on that? That was fucking awesome. Holy shit. Oh my God. Guys, that was insane. I'm at a loss. I'm actually at a loss. That was insane. That was wow. Guys, that was I think wow. That's the end of the story. That's the end of the story. That's the end of everything good. Everything good, man. That was beautiful. Thank you so much for all of the work. It's kind of funny. Like, you can without more huzzahs, huzzah, huzzah, huzzah. It's kind of funny. Without us helping out AI, you could see how it slowly went down, like downhill. Look, I've got to say as well, Phineas, I know like so many awesome moments from Mando, but I kind of sat there and I was like, okay, how is he surviving this? I'm really big, like I love a hero sacrifice. I love a hero sacrifice. So if there was a point that Mando could have gone down with the ship and been like, hey, I got this. Taken down Nexus's ship, that would have been sick. That would have been sick. Like, he didn't have to survive through all of it. Like, badassery doesn't mean that you live through everything. You know what I mean? But that's the thing with AI. You know, that's why it's so important to create. That's why I was like working so much with that first one, because like it kind of did work out like that. It was very much like a lot of, you know, oh, and this really good and it's awesome. Like they kind of, AI is a bit of a yes man. It's like, yeah, do this. So it's like, you know, I don't need a yes man. I need a good story. You know what I mean? So to finish this off, I will tell you about in that line, you're a shadow and shadows fade. Fire, right? But that was so Luke. Like, let me go back. Oh man. Oh, like the moment. Let me just repeat this one little paragraph, right? Because I feel like AI did Luke better than the fucking sequels. Kenobi, racked by the frequency, fell to his knees before Luke. I can't fight it, he whispered, blue eyes pleading. Luke knelt, hand on his shoulder. You don't have to. He guided Kenobi's hand to his own chest, and with a final surge of will, Kenobi tore out the Rancor core within him. He died, not as a monster, but as a boy. Peace at last. What a fucking Luke moment. What a Luke moment. Ah! That is so sick, man. That is so sick. I love Luke, man. Like a good Luke line is insane. So what is going to happen? What is going to happen next? Next week, again, video for you guys who weren't listening before. Video. I'm going to be doing a video on something random. I don't fucking know yet, actually. But I kind of want to make something. I want to make one. I haven't used my camera in so long. I love my camera, by the way. I really, really recommend getting a I recommend getting an Osmo Pocket 3. It's really, really good. Not for these lives, but it just turns out my fucking camera on this is all right. Like, it's HD, it's not 4K, but like, fuck, it's fine. You know, it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. Where's my notes? My notes. Okay. So my show, right? For any of you who don't know, who weren't listening on the previous one, we only had like one or two people in the previous one consistently, so I don't know. But basically my show is going to be it's going to be something that I feel like the world kind of needs. What did I put in my what did I put in here? Okay, so the tone and style, it's informal but smart. Like a great podcast, it's conversational, not overly polished or scripted. I'm a curious everyday man, not a guru kind of thing, you know? It's humorous yet deep, balanced levity. So basically with moments of real vulnerability and insight. So you kind of have, you have fun with this. This is what I mean by AI kind of setting this up. It's so much fun, right? So basically like you have a bit of fun, you have kind of like a lot of comedy mixed in with some genuine vulnerability and insight, not vulnerability as in, you know, sad, but hopeful. In the end, I've got this, like the last one is hopeful, not heavy. Avoid the doom and gloom of typical media. Even when tackling depression or hardship, the focus is on growth and possibility. Yeah, basically the idea of the show is it's my journey moving from crippling depression to a life of happiness and fulfillment. That's what's kind of going to ground the show, right? I'm not pretending to have all of the answers. I'm figuring it out alongside my guests and my audience. Maybe early episodes can lean into the struggle, whilst later ones show glimmers of clarity. I really wanted to mirror, if you guys have seen Secret Life of Walter Mitty, that's my favorite movie of all time. I know a lot of people are going to be like, oh, surely Star Wars is. I really love Secret Life of Walter Mitty. Basically, it's going to be intimate. It's going to be full of entertainment, super depth, and also universality. I want to be able to touch like all different audiences. I want to kind of, I want to bring in the stuff that I've been learning from doing this show and kind of, you know, bring it outside, do all that kind of stuff, and create a show that is genuinely transformative and kind of an oasis in the desert of a time right now that is just fucking dark and depressing. Just a beacon of light, aiming to help people. Kind of, yeah, that's what I've been planning. So that's really going to kind of take a lot. Basically, I'm going to structure it kind of like a talk show, but at the same time, not really. It's going to be like one of those late night shows where you have a whole guest segment. I'm going to do a solo segment, solo with just the fans. So I'm going to do kind of like a radio call-in type thing. It's going to be a lot of fun. Basically, just like I want to make sure that you guys have the most intimate time with me. Not obviously not sexual, but like, you know, the most intimate time where you guys can genuinely connect and I can give advice. I've got a segment on there which I'm really, really proud of, and it's the reason why I'm reading Meditations by Marcus Aurelius. Meditations is Marcus Aurelius is emperor of Rome. At his height, this was basically his journal. Fucking so interesting, right? And I've got a segment on there that I call Ancient Solutions to Modern Problems. Basically, just working through with philosophy and tales of the past to be able to understand how it mirrors and reflects in today's time and how we can possibly help and fix certain problems. It's really interesting. It's going to be interesting. I'm really, really keen for that one. And then, yeah, basically just kind of like fucking learning and doing stuff and having conversations with really, really interesting people. Yeah. So that's going to be it. Guys, next week, catch me for a video. I'm not going to be doing this. It's so funny. YouTube was like literally sent me a fucking message on my YouTube studio and it was like, hey, you're not getting the kind of views and stuff that you're used to, that you're usually getting. I don't care about that. I've loved doing these lives with you guys. I want to do a video because I need to get back into it. Otherwise I won't do a video ever again. You know, I really, really like doing a video and I need to make one. About the unboxing of my Mando. I've also got to do the fucking Kanan Jarrus, which actually works really, really well after these stories. And I need to do the Lego one. So I've got a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here, for being in the comments, for helping me out. Phidias, Skeetleby, Brady. We've got, I think there's someone else. As well. I don't know who else. Maybe it's Star Wars Nerd. I don't know. But thank you to everyone. Star Wars Nerd, Galen Marek. Galen. We've got, who is it? Blade of Marek, Galactic Cantina. Oh, go check out his stream. He's actually really, really good. Really, really good at streaming. So go check out Galactic Cantina. Obviously, you'll be able to see at the top of the comments here. Top of the comments, you'll see the profile. It's the one with the, by the way, put so much time into his profile photo. I remember I was talking to him about it ages ago. Really, really cool. Just does like seasonal profile photos. I took so long to be able to do my one. I don't know how the fuck he does it so quickly. Put a lot of love out there. Put a lot of love. Love you all. Thank you so much. See you guys next week. Thank you for joining. I will catch you in the next ones. And love, peace, and may the force be with you always. Yeah, I definitely want to do some more. I want to do some more videos like this. All right. Love you all. I don't know actually how to end this. Oh, there we go. All right. Love you all. I'm going to send some love here, some hundreds, some fucking everything. I'm sending everything right here. Look, I'm fucking... It's looking like a Twitch stream right now. Oh, thank you, Brady. Yeah, I'm gonna go chill at the gym. I'm gonna go. I've got upper body training these boobies. You know what I mean? Looking forward to the new show. Thanks for the stream. Man, Phidias. Also, Phidias, please. If you do decide to do the streaming, let me know. Please let me know. I really badly want to support you.
let me know. You've got me on Instagram. I've followed you. I think I've followed you on Blur and Mandalore and my private account, which you guys can all follow my private account. I've literally just kind of left it private because I'm like, fuck, I've got so many people to come. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, so just you guys obviously add me on there. Obviously, it's Jeremy Blore. But yeah, Phidias, send me a DM. If you ever want to do it, I'm there with you, brother. I'm there with you. Would be very, very keen. Okay, love you all. Much love to everyone. May the force be with you always. Have the best weekend. Have the best time. And remember, be good. And if you can't be good, don't get caught. All right? Ciao, babies.